welcome to Kitchen Postcards. Today I'm making Peele Meethe Chawal, Zarda, call it whatever you want. This one is a popular dish in our household, especially during the time of Baisakhi and Basant Panchami. It's stained yellow with citrus and saffron. It's very reminiscent of Punjab's sarson fields during the spring season, and it graces our plates during the harvest festival of Baisakhi. This recipe does have connections to the Persian Zarda rice, and I adapted it long time back from Veronica Rani Sindhu's book Menus and Memories from Punjab, and it's turned out great every time. Alright, so let's begin by gathering all ingredients. Choose a good quality long grain basmati rice. You'll also need a handful of your favorite nuts and some aromatics. This recipe does not use any artificial food colors and relies on orange zest and good quality saffron. In a pan, place around a liter of water with a quarter teaspoon of salt to boil. While you wait for it to boil, rinse a cup of rice 4 to 5 times and drain. Repeat by rinsing and draining some raisins as well. Keep rice and raisins together while you wait for the water to come to a boil. It is essential that you don't skip the salt here. You'll know why when you taste the dish at the end. Once the water comes to a rolling boil, dip in the rice and raisins and let them boil for 7 to 10 minutes. While the rice and raisins boil, collect zest from a fresh orange or a mandarin and keep it aside. Sliver or break some nuts in a mortar and pestle. I just use some almonds here. You can use whatever nuts you like. Pound some cardamom pods and keep them ready. Check the rice after 7 to 10 minutes of boiling, and when it's almost done, that's your cue to drain the rice and raisins using a strainer. As these drain, pulverize some saffron strands and sprinkle on top of the rice. Add the collected zest too and mix with a fork very gently. Don't overmix if you think the rice isn't as yellow as you'd like it to be right now. It will become more yellow when it finally cooks in the kadhai. Place a heavy bottom pan or kadhai on low heat. Once hot, add around half a tablespoon of ghee, or more if you like. Once the ghee melts, add pounded cardamom, a couple of cloves, and a tiny stick of cinnamon. When you see them sizzle and bloom, dip in the slivered almonds or whatever nuts you are using. Roast them low and slow till you see them change color to a light golden brown. Be patient and do not turn the heat up, because our next step is adding sugar, which we definitely do not want to burn. Add around a cup of sugar to the kadhai. I use just about 3/4 of a cup because I don't want it to be too sweet. You can go ahead and put an entire cup of sugar for the 1 cup of rice used. Follow with around half a cup of water and let the sugar dissolve in it. I like to add some saffron to the syrup for a brighter color, but this is optional. Once the sugar dissolves, toss and tip in the rice to finally steep it in the sugar syrup. Again, be very gentle. Now you'll be very tempted to mix it all around so that it looks all yellow, but I suggest that you swirl and toss so as to nudge it gently and finally coat it in the syrup. I gave in and mixed it with a fork, but didn't overdo it. After some final tossing, swirling and mixing, cover and let the rice cook for around 20 minutes on the lowest heat possible. Open after 20 minutes or so and let some steam escape. you'll find that the rice is now a brighter yellow. Take these Meethe Peele Chawal on a nice serving plate. You could garnish with more chopped nuts, raisins, or even candied fruit, like I did here. Serve these fragrant and beautiful Peele Meethe Chawal warm, either as a side dish or as a dessert. Either way, I'm sure you'll love it as much as I do and make them over and over again. We hope you enjoyed watching this video and liked the recipe. If you did, please give this video a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And remember, there's plenty more at kitchenpostcards.com. Until next time, bye-bye.